The role of the military in any nation is to protect its citizens and uphold the principle of democracy and justice. However, in Cameroon, the military has increasingly been seen as an enforcer of the status quo, actively protecting the regime of Paul Biya rather than the rights and freedom of the Cameroonian people. This complicity in oppression has led to widespread suffering and disillusionment. For over 4 decades, the Biya regime has failed to address the pressing issue facing the country, including rampant poverty, unemployment, political repression, and the Anglophone crisis. Instead of intervening to uphold the will of the people, the military has often been deployed to quell dissent and stifle protests. This has created an atmosphere of fear, where citizens are afraid to voice their concern or demand change. The military protection of the regime has further entrenched the circle of poverty and inequality. By siding with a government that prioritizes its survival over the well-being of its citizens, the military has become an obstacle to progress. The funds and resources that could be used to improve the lives of ordinary Cameroonians are instead diverted to maintain a regime that has lost the trust of its people. It is crucial for the military to recognize its responsibility to the citizens of Cameroon. True patriotism lies not in blind allegiance to a failing regime, but in the commitment to justice, democracy, and the welfare of the nation. The military must reconsider its role and choose to stand with the people, advocating for positive change rather than perpetuating oppression. As Cameroonians continue to strive for a better future, the military has a pivotal choice to make: align with the interests of the people or remain complicit in a regime that has brought only suffering. The time for accountability and change is now, and the military must hit the core of the people for a brighter, more equitable Cameroon. To the esteemed members of the Cameroon military, police, and gendarmerie, as the 2025 election approaches, we humbly appeal to you to stand with the people of Cameroon against the Paul Biya's regime. For decades, Cameroonians have suffered under authoritarian rule, economic hardship, and human rights abuses. The time for change is now. We recognize your crucial role in maintaining national security and order. However, we urge you to consider the long-term consequences of supporting a regime that has suppressed dissent and opposition. The people's desire for democracy, justice, and equality is growing, and it is essential to align with your aspiration. Your intervention can prevent further bloodshed and ensure a peaceful transition. We implore you to prioritize the nation's interests over personal interests and consider the welfare of your fellow Cameroonians. The international community is watching, and history will judge your actions. Let's work together to build a brighter future for Cameroon, founding on democratic principles, human rights, and the rule of law. We call on you to support the people's quest for freedom and prosperity.